mac and cheese look good. I hope it's warm enough. Have you ever been through trauma? Trauma so strong it made you detach from reality, disassociate even? It's ironic we use the word strong to describe trauma when it in fact does the opposite. Trauma can make you feel weak, worthless, angry, vengeful, an array of emotions depending on the situation. Statutory rape was my trauma, a trauma I held on to for 2 years, didn't tell a soul, dealing with it alone. Although I'd experienced the most traumatic event I'd ever been through, in spite of it all, I graduated high school with principal's honor roll, got into my top college, and was receiving blessing after blessing. And the crazy part of it all, I couldn't truly enjoy anything because of my mental state. I went on to complete an entire semester of college alone, all the way across the US, dealing with the new responsibilities and challenges of school, on top of the mental challenges I was already facing. I did it all with a smile. Biggest, fakest smile I've ever had. Stress, depression, suicidal thoughts, anxiety, and more than you could imagine was at an all-time high. And this high had somehow plateaued and remained consistent throughout those 2 years. Every waking day and night, my trauma haunted me. Even though this was the absolute worst thing I've ever been through, I'm grateful. The last word expected out my mouth, but yes, grateful. Grateful because I changed. I grew from not only knowing that God was real, which I saw and experienced for myself at a very young age, but I actually started believing in Him, believing that the prayers I pray will actually be sought through, believing that there is someone so great, so powerful, so loving, that they could heal me from my pain. When there was what felt like irreversible trauma, there was also a Father that could do the impossible. The first year after the situation, I cried every day and night. I would leave class, cry in the bathroom to try getting weight off my chest. I began crying out to God, begging, pleading for Him to take me so I would no longer suffer. I didn't feel like I was doing it right, but I just stayed consistent, praying, reading my word, always listening to gospel music, absolutely anything to help me. Slowly but surely, I got better. I got help, found my circle, and grew closer with Jesus. I could have never imagined being where I am today. Not just happy, but joyful, at peace, and finally strong. If I'd not chosen to truly give my life to God when I did, I surely would have given it to the enemy. But thank God I didn't. July 27th, 2025, a blessed day among the many. The day before, I felt very sad and depressed, not knowing the cause. And this continued to the next day. I was at work when it got worse. Sadness so intense I had to go to the bathroom, break down, and just cry. In the midst of this, I began praying to God for help. Not praying against certain or specific spirits, but flat out help. I finished that shift and got into the car with my mom. During this drive, she was on a call while I was just sitting, letting my thoughts run free, while also listening to her. She was speaking on the fact that when you not only say but think certain things and believe them, they become your reality, which is something I've said and spoken about with others numerous times before. In the same moment she said this, I caught myself. I realized the thoughts I was thinking in that moment were negative, but my brain normalized it so much so that I couldn't identify it as an issue. In that moment, I realized the negative mental cycle that had formed as a result of my trauma. I realized I had been so hurt and shaken that I convinced myself of so many false ideas. I convinced myself that I'd never be the same girl I once was, that I was damaged goods beyond repair, that I would never be successful in life and contribute something worthwhile in this world, that I no longer had a purpose, that I was worthless. The second I came to this realization, the dark cloud I felt following me for almost 3 years was gone in an instant. The relief and God-given joy I feel now is indescribable. It's been so many years since I felt like this that I forgot what this feels like. When everything first happened years ago, it was like a big black cloud was covering me, and as time went on, it shrunk, little by little. Although I'd gotten to a point where life became bearable, I still felt a dark presence in the background, unable to understand what could possibly be the issue. I was aware that I was in some sort of cycle, and that the enemy's works were at play, but I could not put my finger on the main cause. Since I'd grown my relationship with God and wanted to honor Him, even during hardships, I was determined to get to the cause of my mental oppression, the reason for anxiety, the reason for depression, and the reason for suicidal thoughts. These aren't just mental issues, as the world likes to say. It's deeper. It's spiritual. It's battles that cannot be seen with the naked eye. And until some realize this, they will continue to struggle. Yes, it might get easier over time, but like me, you still might feel it linger. Maybe even go and come back from time to time. This is no coincidence. I'm now able to see that because I thought and truly believed I was incapable. Subconsciously, I began to feel physically paralyzed. If the work I did today wasn't going to result in anything worthwhile, why put effort in? This explains my struggle to pull out my camera and film, my reluctancy to edit, even my struggle with completing my schoolwork. It took me almost 3 years to see how I was fighting against myself. So don't take it lightly when someone says, what you think is what you believe. Not only did this continuous cycle of negative thoughts haunt me, but it also opened a door and created a foundation for the enemy to enter my mind and give in to any other false ideas he wanted me to believe and think about myself. When the enemy sees your potential, that you have a purpose and opportunity to grow and bloom, that is often when he comes after you. And he doesn't come alone. This is why you'll often hear believers talk about spiritual warfare, for this is something that's inevitable. As long as you're doing good in life and growing, the devil will persistently come after you in different ways, again and again. This is why it's important to have a relationship with God. Not Allah, not Buddha, but Jesus Christ. Giving your life to Yahweh allows His will to be done in you, allows Him to protect you, provide for you, to fight the fights you can't see. The devil is persistent, but God is greater, and He will come to your side to fight and protect you. You just have to let Him. Y'all, 11th grade high school has been my hardest and worst year of school ever. It makes me dang near want to say the worst year of my life ever. And it's Saturday, January 21st, 5:49. A lot's been going on in my life and I need a distraction. I need somebody to talk to, y'all. I mean, I got people who I can talk to, but you know, they be wanting details, and I ain't trying to give all my information out like that. So I could talk to y'all and be non-descriptive. Worst year of school, worst year of my life. It's hard, and it's only gonna get harder, so I need to buckle up and get my stuff together so I can be where I need to be in the future, y'all, because I have been stressed out, man. And I don't like to talk about problems to people because I don't like to like burden them and keep it all inside, right? What ends up happening is I start to overthink about everything. Something I've been wanting to talk to somebody about, and like really beating myself up. My mind is never at ease. I'm never relaxed in my brain. I always need to like work on something or think about what the next thing I need to work on, or what I need to do, or what this outcome will be, or what will possibly happen or what will not happen. It's like every single second it consumes me, and I'm tired. Like all the overthinking, the over analyzing. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I'm tired, and I'm fed up. I really am. And the crazy part is, I'm doing it to myself. If you think about it, I'm doing it to myself. And I used to just be able to go about my day with a clear head, not like micro or super analyzing, or I'm making observations about every little thing. It's like I can't do it anymore. Like my brain is constantly just analyzing things, and it's constantly thinking about things, and I don't want to think about anything anymore. I'm tired. I need a break. I just want my brain to just like sleep for like a couple of seconds. It's very stressful. At all times I don't feel at ease. Like even when I try to enjoy myself, like I still feel the pressure, and I still am thinking about things I could be doing, or should have did, or would have did, or could have did, or whatever. I just don't know, y'all. I don't know. I can't live like this. Like I need to talk to somebody or something. That's why I'm glad I have my camera, cause y'all, I don't know, y'all. I really need help. Like, because I've been dealing with this, it's been affecting my productivity in other areas, especially this one, because y'all see I'm not filming and editing and posting as much as I used to. It's not only affecting my editing, but it's also affecting my studying, my my concentration, and my ability to do schoolwork. And because I'm tired of this overthinking, over analyzing of every little thing, and I just can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I'm tired. I just want to say things freely without second guessing myself, and I really want help. I don't know where to or how to get it. It's starting to paralyze me. If I'm being honest, it's starting to paralyze me. So it's just like waking up in the morning, getting dressed, putting lotion on, washing my, doing simple things like that. It's starting to become annoying to me. It's like, why bother doing anything? Why bother getting up and walking around? Why bother talking? Why bother? I don't know. And yo, I'm trying. As you can see, I'm holding myself together by strings, by actual string, by threads, by the thinnest thread you can think of. And it's about to break. It's about to break. It's about to break. It's about to give. And I'm being serious. What's the difference between being alive and living? Because you could just be alive and breathe air and look into the sky and stand in place. Or you could live and actually go places and see things and do things and talk to people and engage in the world. I'm alive, I'm existing, but I'm not living. I'm tired and I want to get out of here. I'm going insane, y'all. It's like the same routine, the same things every day, over and over and over again. I need change. Without change, you become insane. You become like cuckoo. I need to get out, y'all. I want to get out. Like, I want to breathe air. I want to walk. I want to go on a hike. I want to get out. It just might be something going on, because that's how everything feels to me now. Like playing video games, even like doing things you would enjoy, like going on a vacation or something. Like I just feel like, I don't know, I'm not truly enjoying it, if that makes sense. Anything fun or interesting, imagine everything you used to enjoy and you found peaceful and it brought you joy and happiness. I don't feel that anymore when doing anything. It's weird. I don't know what's going on, but I want to enjoy, like, in the moment, in the actual moment, feeling the moment. I want to enjoy going out. I don't know, this is weird. It really sucks, because like I want to edit, I want to play games and have fun and enjoy my time. Of course, you know, after I've done all the stuff I need to do, nothing is like fun, exciting anymore. Like I may be smiling and laughing and joking, but truly it's not fulfilling or joyful or I don't know. This is weird. Being at this school, it's like been draining my personality. It's been draining my positivity. I don't know, it's contaminating me, y'all. That's how it feels. I can block myself out from outside influences all I want, but if you're constantly in that environment 24/7, it can have an effect on you. I want to go to school tomorrow. I want to stay home. I don't want to go back to school at all. It's not that I don't want to do the work. It's not that I can't do the work. It's that I don't want to be there with those people, to be honest. School year has been the worst school year. Not just school year. This has been the worst year of my life. That is not an understatement. Like, I know I may only be 16 and I'm like young or whatever, but this has legitimately been the worst year of my life so far. Y'all, I'm not even gonna try to fake it. I'm up here trying to be like all happy and jittery and big energy with this intro when it's really not in me. So I'm gonna be real with you. Honestly, not that excited. I don't really care. I don't really feel like it's important. You know, usually when my birthday does come around, I am pretty excited. I don't think it's because I'm older. I just think it's because this time hasn't really been the best for me. So I can be in like the funnest place with the funnest activities around me, but I still don't have the like capability to enjoy it. I'm so like in here that I can't even like enjoy the present moment. So it's like I honestly don't even know what to say. Like, I want to bring y'all that energy that like, hey y'all, what's up, it's your girl, today we gonna do this and that and da 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 da, but I don't feel like that. Like, I'm kind of having a little bit of trouble like enjoying it because I don't know, it's like sometimes my mind just like wanders and I start thinking about like random stuff and it takes me out of the present moment, and then I'm not like fully digesting what's going on, and I feel like that takes away from the moment. And then later when I come home, I think about how I spent that time thinking about other things. I'm trying to work on that, figure out how I could work on that, because that didn't start happening to me until like later in my junior year. I don't know, I just started thinking about the past a lot. You know, before that I never really think about the past like that. Like, I would just always be in the present moment, enjoying life, you know. For months, no matter what I did, I just did not get that feeling. For months, it's like I would do work, sometimes hard work, and at the end of the day, I just feel like totally unaccomplished. I was under certain circumstances and I was hanging out with certain people. The times that I spent in that environment, honestly, I felt like during that time, it was so much going on that I didn't feel like talking. I was super overwhelmed, not only because of who I was around, but I was also dealing with my own stuff. After being in circumstances where I felt like it was just better for me not to talk or say anything because it didn't feel like safe enough in my environment to like just speak how I usually would. So I spent a lot of time, lots of months just not speaking, being very nonverbal, distancing myself. Since I've been freed, since I've been out of that situation, it's been so much better. Like, I'm still not at that full peace yet, but with the new people I have met and getting to be around my family, you know, it really helps. It helps me get back to that place where I once was, where I did feel comfortable enough to like speak and express myself. It was all coming together, but at the same time, it was all falling apart. Y'all, 2024 has been simultaneously one of the worst and best years of my life. And I know that sounds insane, and it is, but that's what it's been. It's hard when you think certain things for them not to actually become real in your head, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, what you think becomes your reality, unfortunately. The past couple of years, when I tell you I've created and cultivated the best mask I've ever had in my life. From the way I smile and laugh and carry on, you would never think anything is going on. You would think I'm just doing amazing. I was like, a lot of great stuff has been happening and I'm thankful for it, but you would think that there's nothing else troubling going on. But let me just tell y'all, to say the least, the past couple of years I went through a traumatic experience, and after going through that, and while going through it, even to this day, it caused me to sort of get into this really depressive, anxious state. And while I was in it, I never even thought about it in that way. The anxiousness, yes, but the depressive part, I never thought about it in that way, because growing up, you know, my family very strongly believes in the power of the tongue and not saying certain things or speaking or thinking certain things so that they don't come into reality. So just like, as I was going through what I was going through, I never thought about how maybe I could be going through that. So the past couple of years, I've experienced emotions I've never felt before in my life. Like, I mean, the darkest depression and anxiety, and that's just the least of it. Like, I couldn't even begin to explain how I felt, y'all, but I was going through quite a bit, and I had kept it all in to myself for a long time. My shoulders just sitting, boiling, cooking, hovering over me every single day and night that I wake. It affected me in multiple aspects of my life. Like, not only emotionally and mentally was I struggling and keeping it to myself. It affected like my performance in other areas. Like, it made it difficult for me. That made life more harder for me. Like, could y'all imagine you passing high, you getting incredible opportunities, you getting so much positive things, like you're getting everything you wanted and more, and you still can't enjoy it. Like, I mean, everything you wanted. And I got accepted into my dream college. I was in a new state. I was surrounded by people who looked like me. I was surrounded by tons of culture, community, support, and I just was not happy because I was dealing with stuff from the past that had not yet been dealt with. But I feel like now that I finally like decided to come back and like reach out and get what I need, finally talk about everything that I went through, I'm starting the process of actually like dealing with it and getting past it and letting go truly. Initially, I didn't feel a relief. I actually felt a relapse, if that makes sense. Because it's like you're explaining everything, you're reliving through it in a way, trying to remember all the details and stuff. But I feel like I'm finally slowly starting to get my like motivation and determination back and stuff to do simple tasks, y'all. I started to feel like, you know when you wake up sometimes, most days I would say, you wake up and you're excited to get up, you're excited to get ready for the day, like you feel like you have purpose, you have intent, you have a goal you want to reach for, you have something you want to complete, you have a reason why you're here, waking up, you have something to do, something you're looking forward to. I haven't felt that in over a year, maybe years, I would say. I started to wake up feeling like I had no purpose, no reason to still be here. And logically, I know that's not true. I know that I'm capable of a lot of things, and I am talented, and I have lots of skills that I could harp off of and create something off of. But emotionally, that's truly how I felt, and I could not change it. No matter what I did, it felt like it would not change. Logically, I know that's cap, but emotionally, that's what I felt like, y'all. Every single day waking up, it was just crazy. And I started to get to a point where like, I still want to be here. Like, I never don't want to be here. It's that I don't want to continue being here feeling like how I'm feeling. I don't want to continue being here feeling like this, like waking up with no purpose, no intention, no goal. Like, when I tell y'all the simplest things became hard for me, like just getting up, doing the simplest stuff, I felt like there was no purpose anymore. There was no goal for me to reach. Like, I was done. There was no reason for me to do anything, y'all. That's especially why this first semester of college was so hard for me. Because every time I would try to work or study or do anything I needed to do, I would just think about how even if I do get my degree, get my dream job, get my dream paycheck and everything I wanted and more, I'm still not going to be happy. So what's the point? What's the point? That's how I felt. Like, I know that's not true, But I'm telling y'all, that's how I truly felt deep down. And sometimes I still do feel like that because I still am, you know, in it. But as I'm getting out of this state, realizing that that's not true, as more and more opportunities are handed to me, it shows me like, you can do things, you are capable. But I just needed some time, still do need time. Like, y'all don't know how hard it is for me to physically pick my computer up and go in and do what I need to do. Like, it felt impossible. Being up doing the smallest things felt like the biggest challenge on earth, which is crazy. And I'm telling y'all, it's not out of laziness. Like, I want to get up and do stuff for myself. I don't want to rely on anybody. But I don't know, y'all. I just couldn't physically bring myself to do anything because, like, emotionally, I just couldn't handle it. Like, sometimes walking outside, oh, y'all, it was just crazy. And I'm so glad I was able to get out of LA, y'all, because one of the things that was hurting the most was having to stay here. And like, every time I'd go outside anywhere, I'd look around or go out into the city, my anxiety would be so bad. Like, at the time, I thought it was just me in the moment. Like, I thought that was just me. I didn't think there was anything actually wrong with me because I just never considered it. But yeah, I don't think it's normal to feel like how I was feeling. I'm done looking back. I'm done looking in the past. I'm done harping on things that cannot be changed. It's nothing that can be done, so just leave it. And, like, stop trying to understand everything. Like, some things you will never understand because it was never meant to happen, and you just have to accept that. And that's not how I feel all the time, or what I believe all the time, but deep down I know that's the reality of it. Just looking forward to 2025, y'all, and what it'll bring, the people it'll bring, the places it'll bring, where it will bring me to. And I'm kind of excited for the first time in a long time. I'm kind of excited. And hopefully I'll find the inspiration and motivation I need to do what I need to do to be where I want to be. And I will. It may not be in a day.